mean, it could just be like a nonchalant intro. Just kind of picks up stunts on us talking. I mean, a lot of or podcasters just do that. Like they're already talking. They're like, oh, when I fucking started it, and they're like, yeah, So
like this.
Yeah, just like this. So, I mean,
whoa. Here we go. First episode of the SpookCast.
Yeah, exactly. I mean,
what's up, guys?
Yeah, what's up, guys? I mean, we'll be reading. My sugar daddy asked me for weird favors, so it should be pretty good, I think. What do you think?
Hell yeah! You guys been asking for this podcast for a long time,
and it'll definitely live up to the hype. We'll be doing this every week from now on.
Hell yeah, will.
And it'll just be
once a week.
It'll be great. And
once a week.
Yeah, and we'll just get into it, right? You wanna?
So you might notice that me Poi have my camera on, but SNOOK doesn't. He's gonna face reveal when we get this new channel to 10,000 subscribers.
Yep, you hear
He's
that,
gonna
guys?
do a face reveal.
Subscribe, everyone watching. Subscribe, so I buy a camera, and I'll have my camera on, so you can have Poi and SNOOK, me, both having our cameras on. So that'd be pretty sick. So subscribe, 10,000 subs. That's like, come on, easy. We got this.
Basically, SNOOK can't afford a camera right now, so you guys need to watch these videos so we can afford it. And then at 10,000 subscribers, he's gonna buy one.
Hell yeah!
Help out the brokey.
Yeah, broke boy. I don't have the funds.
All right. Do you want to read the first one for the first episode, or do you want me to?
Do you want to switch off, or what do you want to do?
Yeah, we can switch off each episode.
Okay, yeah, it's not that long. I mean, we can just...
It's a pretty short one.
Yeah, so do you want to start reading it?
I can cover the first one if you want.
Yeah, go for it.
All right. My sugar daddy asks me for weird favors. His Tinder profile said he was 45, but he looked to be in his early 30s at most. Looking for a sugar baby. $700 a weekly, no sex. It sounded too good to be true, but as a broke university student, I was willing to take my chances. I swiped right, and Tinder let me know it was a match. His message came seconds later. Hey there, sweetheart. I cringed at the word. I hated it, but $700 was $700, so I sucked it up and replied, hey. Okay, do you have any thoughts so far on the story?
Not really, but like it could be an interesting story. I don't know where this. I mean, this is for you guys who don't know, this is the top rated story on nosleep. So like this has gotten a lot of likes. I mean, it has how many upvotes? It has.
This is like
73,000 upvotes on Reddit. Like this is
73,000.
Yeah, that's a big time story on Reddit. So like this is like really popular, but I mean. So far, nothing. But I don't know why this is so popular, but it must just be such a good story. So I'm excited to keep reading it.
We're going to figure it out.
Do you want to keep reading it, or do you want me to go?
Well, I want to say one thing is that Jack, his name is Jack, right? He already lied because he said that there's going to be no sex. But then he said that he came seconds later. So he's already lying. So I don't know if we can trust this Jack guy.
Yeah.
Personally.
We can't. I don't think
you know? We can't trust this guy. I mean, he already lied. He already said he already came.
Yeah.
But, I guess we'll see what happens. Oh, fuck. My Temu... Wait, can we cuss on this?
I guess so. Why not? Who cares?
Podcast. He can bleep it out. The editor can bleep it out.
Yeah.
If we decide later on. I bought this ring from Temu and it already broke.
How did a ring break?
The black, like...
The Temu ring.
Rock came out. Yeah, look.
Guys, please subscribe. Subscribe so Poi can afford a real ring, not from Temu.
Yeah, so I can get a real ring that isn't going to break. I got this like 2 days ago in the mail, dude.
Oh,
fuck.
Came all the way from China and just broke.
For real. And dude, Temu it took like 3 weeks to get here. I waited 3 weeks for this piece of shit to just break.
I just don't even order anything from that.
Yeah, because you're rich. Yeah, guys, SNOOK makes more money than me.
But I can't afford a camera, so please subscribe. All right.
Yeah, I lied. He's actually broke. Okay.
His name was Jack, and he told me he owned a business, although he never specified what kind of business at first. We talked for a while before he asked me for my Venmo to send me the first payment. After a few minutes, I got the notification. I stared at the $700 for at least 20 minutes, expecting to wake up from a dream at any second, but it wasn't a dream. You still there? I clicked on the message. Yeah, sorry if you don't mind me asking. What are you looking for in return? I stared at the chat until he replied. I'm just looking for you to do a few favors for me. That sounded like it was going to be sexual to me. Like what? For example, the first thing I need you to do is pick up a delivery for me. That sounded innocent enough, but I was still expecting there to be some kind of twist. $700 to pick up a package? Come on, even I wasn't that naive. From the post office or something? No, I'll send you the address, but I'd rather not do this through Tinder. You got Kick? Or you can give me your number? I mean, sounding pretty sus so far. What do you think is going to happen?
There's gonna be a. I think there's gonna be a bomb in the package,
Unabomber?
I think.
Unabomber case?
I think that the guy's a terrorist and he's doing it through women on Tinder. I think
That's kind of a good
and
idea.
also, what kind of people use Kick? Let's be real. What kind of people use Kick? I mean, I don't
only people
trust
who use
anybody
Kick
that
are
uses Kick.
drug dealers and pedophiles. So, like, come on.
Yeah, for real. Or terrorists.
Yeah. So, well, he also did say a
Apparently.
number, but like, he's probably leaning.
But he said
towards
Kick first.
Yeah.
Yeah. He wanted her Kick, bro.
He's like,
He
"Come on,
wanted
Kick."
her Kick.
He's probably gonna be like, download Kick. I mean, he's a weirdo. But like, what if it's like not
Alright.
even weird? What if he's like just a nice dude? Like, what if this is a
Yeah, what if he's
like this isn't even scary? He's just like she pulls up and he's like, yeah, I've just been wanting like a friend and I was kind of feeling lonely. Like,
Yeah,
wanna
he's just
like, play some
lonely.
Xbox or something.
like it only has so many it only has so many upvotes because they like feel bad for the guy.
Yeah,
Like, it's not
they're
even
"Damn,
scary."
This guy, like the package she just picked up is like a PS5. And it's like, want to go run some Madden or some shit?
You hop on Fortnite, let's do some duos.
Yeah. Like, what if this isn't even scary? What if it's a?
I guess we'll find
All right,
out.
you want to go for it?
You guys gotta watch till the end of the podcast to know what's gonna happen. We gotta keep that retention up. So watch the whole
Average
thing.
view
guys.
duration up. Come on, please watch
Yep.
it. Also, like the video, please. Please.
Yeah, like and subscribe. Yep. Comment. Comment what you want us to read next. Okay. Kick? What was this? 2011? I decided to give him my number instead, and he texted me the address immediately, followed by the address to his house, where I would have to drop off the package. I'm not at home right now, but there's a key on the bottom of the blue flower pot near the door. Go inside and put the package on the coffee table in the living room. Make sure that you lock the door when you go inside the house, and then lock it again when you leave. I grabbed my car keys and wallet and got into my car, putting the address into Google Maps. Got it. On my way. My phone buzzed as I backed out of my driveway. I'm serious. Lock the door both times. Please. I thought that was a little excessive, but I promised him that I would. Okay. We're getting somewhere now.
Mm-hmm.
He's got 2 locks on his door. Oh, no. Okay, no, I'm just dumb. Okay, yeah. Okay. So he wants her to lock the door when he goes inside, when she goes inside, and then also when she leaves.
Yeah.
Like to
so,
make sure that it's locked.
Like, is there something outside or inside the house that can't get out or can't?
Well,
get
I
in?
think he probably doesn't want her to find the other sugar babies that he has. He probably doesn't want them to like find each other and like get jealous, you know?
Yeah.
He probably,
He's probably got, like,
that's
a
probably
whole,
why he has her.
He's probably collecting them like Pokemon cards, bro. He's just like,
Yeah, for real, yeah.
Tinder. But like,
This guy's just a player.
I already know this story's not real because when she said it got it on my way, it didn't
autocorrect.
It didn't autocorrect to the on my way.
Exactly, yeah.
Because that would have happened. You can't type on OMW without a title or just autocorrecting to on my way.
Or maybe she has an android. And in that case, I kind of hope that she gets killed or whatever. Like, it's a
True.
no sleep story. So I
Like,
kind
what
of
are you
hope that
doing
she
with a
succumbs to
Android?
the evil.
Yeah.
If she if she has an android. Okay, so about the cussing, like in your videos, do you like read the cuss words in the stories or do you like skip over them?
It kind of depends on the video. I think it matters. Like if there's a story and it's like just says like the F word 1,000 times, I will like skip over it or like do frick or something like that.
Yeah. But if it's just like once.
But if it's like once, I'll do it because like it adds to the story, I think.
Yeah, I used to not do it whenever I was a Christian, but then recently I don't give a shit anymore.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Anyways.
Where were we? I thought
The house looked abandoned.
The house looked abandoned. It had a broken chain link fence around it, with a small door that was hanging on to dear life. It stuck out like a sore thumb, surrounded by houses that were a lot nicer than this one in comparison. You here for jack shit? I looked up to see a man standing in the open doorway of the house. He took up almost the entire space, his head skimming the top of the door frame. He was huge in height and muscles, and his entire torso was covered in tattoos. Yeah, I guess, I replied, not moving from my spot on the sidewalk. Stay right there, he said. I did. I actually don't think I would have moved if he had asked me to. I looked around and realized that there was no one else on the street. I was a 21-year-old woman alone in the street. I gripped my car keys. A few minutes later, the man came out carrying a cardboard box. It was about the size of a shoebox, but stained and damp on some of the corners. Can you open your car? He asked. I opened the trunk, not wanting that inside of my car seats, and he sat in. All right, there you go, he said. Thanks, I replied. I walked around to the driver's side of the car and opened the door. Oh, and one more thing, he said. I looked at him. Watch out, he said. I didn't reply. Well, wait, she didn't even go inside anywhere. Oh, never mind.
Well, no, because that was when she has to drop the package off.
Wait, I think, what if she's picking up drugs or something?
See, that's like the most like obvious thing. I feel like that's like too like normal.
Okay, but the inside of the box looks damp on some of the corners and stained.
Ooh, is it shit?
Maybe
it's a box of diarrhea.
Like what else could? Maybe he's got like a frog in there that's all wet.
He's just transporting his pet frog.
Like what if it's like an illegal frog business? Like they came straight from the Amazon, and you can't let PETA find it. So like,
well, this story is getting a little bit too relatable to me because whenever I read I was a 21-year-old woman alone in the street, I got a little bit too excited, I think.
Oh yeah.
Anyways.
Okay. Do you have anything?
I'm glad that they clarified that he was huge in height and muscles because I assumed this guy was fat at first.
True.
Because it just says he took up the entire space.
It was like just huge. He was just like
I thought he was fat.
Yeah. Yeah. So she's in a it also is like she said like it's a nicer part or like nicer houses around it. It was just like the one house that was weird. So like
maybe it's haunted.
I'm trying to like imagine like the house and like or like the neighborhood. Like is it like a nice neighborhood and there's just one bad house, or is it like a sketchy part of the city? Like like I wonder.
True. Well, I'm imagining that it's like mansions on the whole road except for like this one. It's like an up,
Yeah.
Whereas like there's like one house that's like out of everything else. It's just like abandoned. Yeah. And it could be haunted. I think it's like a haunted house, probably.
Maybe there's a ghost inside the box.
In the box, yeah. Maybe it's a ghost, who has a really small bladder, and that's why it was stained and damp.
Yeah, like
because he just can't hold his pee. He just really has to pee.
And the ghost is like the ghost is scared. Instead of
that's why he's peeing so much. He's scared. He's scared.
And I also
exactly.
I also wonder what Jack's house is going to look like. Do you think Jack is going to be in like a mansion because he's splurging $700 just like it's nothing, or is he like sketchy house?
I got the answer to your question with the next line.
Okay.
I blasted my music as I drove to Jack's house, hoping it would drown out my anxiety. It didn't. I parked my car in the stone driveway and stayed inside the car, admiring the house. It was a huge house. There's your answer. With stone pillars on the front porch and the greenest grass I had ever seen in my life. I turned the car off and got out. I grabbed the package, walked to the front door, getting the key from where he said it would be. I opened the door and stepped in, closing it behind me. I thought about what he had said about locking the door when I got inside. I thought that was a little overboard, but as I stared at the closed door, something made me reach out and lock it. I think it is haunted because something made her reach out and lock it.
Maybe.
I mean, it's probably haunted.
But it's also a nice house. It's got stone pillars on the front porch, the greenest grass I'd ever seen. You know, it might be like, just like this guy might just be like a rich Diddy. Might be Diddy.
This is so true. This is the origin story of Diddy. I think this is what we stumbled across. I think.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't know. Like right now, it's kind of sus, but like it's not that bad. Like nothing weird has really happened. Like this guy's just asking for some errands to be done, you know. But we don't know what's in. Why didn't she check inside the box? Like that would have been interesting.
Yeah, I would have done that.
I would have been like, what am I transporting? Especially if it's like just a random box, like with like it's not like sealed or anything. Like I would have
like a creepy like DoorDash driver. You know, I'm always scared they like open my food.
Yeah, true.
Like whenever I get DoorDash, I feel like I would do the same thing. Like if I'm in a place where I have to get like a sugar daddy, you know, it's like I don't respect this guy at all.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna open his fucking mail.
Yeah, and it's like
I'm gonna see what he's letting me do.
Like if I'm putting a
Yeah,
wet
for
package
real,
inside
yeah.
my car, like I'm not gonna be like, sure, just like what's inside that, John?
I would just drive home with it. I would just like take it home. Because if he's paying you $700 just to move this thing, it's probably worth a lot more fucking money.
True.
You know?
Good point. Still could be a PS5 that just like got some water spilled
Exactly.
on it. It still could be the
Yes.
PS5 or Xbox or like a Nintendo
I would drive
Switch.
straight to the GameStop to get it fixed.
Yeah, exactly. That happened. PS5. He was at his friend's house, and it got wet, and he's like, "Damn it, man!
I need to transport it.
Gotta transport it, but I can't because like, wait, have you seen Better Call Saul?
Yeah.
What if this guy's like Chuck and he can't go outside his house because he's
Yes,
because he's
exactly.
electrified and he yeah. What if that's
Yes,
him?
this guy is suffering from mental illness. He can't go outside. So
yeah.
he's asking her to do it, and then he's going to call a repairman for the electronics to go to his house. That's what it has to be, I think.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're gonna get into some good stuff now because like she's inside the house, but let's just see.
There's some good stuff, bro. What do you mean?
Take it, interpret it as
What
you
kinda-
want.
I'm hoping for some more good stuff. I'm hoping for some more 21-year-old women alone on the street at night.
I walked inside, my feet cushioned by the thick maroon carpet, and admired the inside of the house. All the furniture was wooden and looked incredibly expensive. I would probably finish school a dozen times with the money that it took to furnish this place. I set the package down on the coffee table, and as I walked back to the door, I heard a phone ringing from somewhere inside the house. I froze. In my pocket, my phone buzzed. I took it out to look. Don't answer any calls that aren't from Marvin. I put my phone back and followed the sound of the phone, poking my head into a few different rooms before I found it in an office. I walked over to the desk and looked at the caller ID. Incoming call from Jack. That was odd. I grabbed my phone.
Wait. Okay, let me interrupt you really quick.
Yeah.
Okay, if you don't mind.
Yeah, go ahead.
So he's inside the house, so he knows that the phone's ringing. He's in the house. He's just like scared, I guess. Maybe he's just like really fat and ugly, and he's hiding.
Oh, Jack? Yeah.
Jack, but yeah, because Jack texted her to not answer any calls that aren't from Marvin, so Jack's in the house. He knows what's going on.
I wonder who Marvin is.
Yeah, who's Marvin? Maybe I don't know. Maybe Marvin's another sugar baby of his.
True. Good point. But like, why?
Or no, maybe.
But why is Jack calling his house phone and not her? Because she has her own phone and then got a text.
Oh,
from
true. Incoming call from
Yeah.
Jack.
her. So that's like he's calling his own house
What
phone
the
instead of
hell?
her personal phone, and he
And
just
then
texted
texted
her
him.
personal phone. So like,
What the hell?
so like maybe he's like luring her to a room. Like but
Maybe.
also like it could be like a serial killer, but that's kind of like also too predictable, I think. You know?
Yeah. And also, I may have read a little bit ahead on accident and saw something that changes things a little.
All right, well, go ahead.
All right. Incoming call from Jack. That was odd. I grabbed my phone to look at the message again. I was starting to get a little creeped out and decided I wouldn't answer just to be safe, and left the house, remembering to lock the door as I left. I've done a few more favors for Jack since then, Excuse me.
You're good.
Fuck. I drove a BMW to a random park in another city, only to get out and drive a different car back to Jack's house. He had me meet one of his employees at lunch, who then gave me a briefcase to deliver to the first house I had gone to and told me he would know if I looked inside. On several occasions, he asked me to drive down to that same house and stay with the guy, whose name was Julio, for a certain amount of time. In total, I've made almost 3,500. More recently, Jack asked me to... ... Stay tuned, guys.
Ooh. Okay, so
This
we learned
is-
a little bit more. So nothing that weird has happened so far. She's still making some money. She's having to do some
Yep.
weird things, but like nothing bad has happened. Like she didn't like get instantly murdered right as she walked into the house.
Yeah. So she has to stay with random people and just like hang out with them.
Yeah, I guess so.
Maybe Jack is just a loser and all of his friends are losers and they
Well,
just
maybe-
all need friends.
Well, how many? Yeah, exactly. Like, what if like he's just like a lonely?
That's what I'm thinking it is.
Lonely guy. He's just like, I want someone to spend time with me. I got no riz, so
Yeah.
I gotta pay
Yeah,
someone.
yeah. He has no riz. He has no riz, no bitches, no friends. This guy's a loser. He just needs friends. That's
Yeah.
what it's got to be, I think.
I mean, $3,500. She's making some good money, but like, I wonder how long this will go on for.
Wait, it's $700 a month, right? Which means
Well,
weekly.
Yeah, weekly.
It's weekly.
So this is about like what, a little over a month.
So that's 5 weeks. So yeah, a little bit over a month.
Okay, so she's been doing this for a while now, and like, I guess this is her full-time job, maybe now, or maybe not. I mean,
It could be.
I mean,
700 a week is livable. It's like
Yeah.
minimum wage about.
So maybe.
It's more than we make as YouTubers.
Oh yeah, guys, please subscribe, please.
Yeah. Please.
Where were we? We should get back. I'm dying to know more, man.
Yeah, I'm intrigued, dude. I'm intrigued. All right.
Oh yeah,
Jack asked me
yeah.
to.
Jack asked me to stay in his house overnight. Oh,
What?
I woke up to a text message from him. I need you to spend the night at my house. I hadn't ever seen him in
Period.
person.
Period.
Yeah. I hadn't ever seen him in person, but I had talked to him on the phone a few times. He proceeded to tell me he would pay me $1,000 to spend the night at his house, provided that I followed a few rules. What are the few rules? I drove up to his house that evening. The driveway was empty, and it normally was, but the porch light was on. I walked up, unlocked the door, went inside, and then locked it again. Everything in the house looked the same. Jack had told me over the phone that he would leave the list of rules on the dining room table. I set all of my stuff down in the living room. My bags looked like garbage compared to the fancy furniture in there. I wandered into the kitchen and then to the dining room. Sure enough, there was a piece of paper on the wooden table, held down by an empty glass. Lock the door when you come in. Only answer calls from Marvin. Don't turn on any faucets between 9 p.m. and 11 p.m. Don't open the door for anyone, no matter who they say they are, after 10 p.m. If the door to the closet at the end of the hall is open, sleep in the library. If closed, sleep in any of the bedrooms. The gardener comes at midnight. If he starts knocking on the windows, hide. Turn the TV on and let it play on static through the night. Do not forget to do this. Help yourself to anything in the fridge. I'll pay you in the morning. Good night. Okay, so those are all weird. Really weird.
I think that your theory may have been right about there being like something hiding, like he's like hiding something in there, like something that's like stuck inside.
Maybe,
You know?
yeah.
Because it says if the door to the closet is open, sleep in the library. If it's closed, sleep in the bedroom. So maybe the library is like a safe place. So if it's open, maybe he's like stuck in the library or in the closet.
I mean, like, but like some of the rules are like so weird. Like, don't turn on any faucets between 9 p.m. and 11 p.m. So like for 2
Yeah.
hours, you can't turn on, 2 hours or 3 hours. You can't turn on any water. I wonder why. And also, you can only answer for calls from Marvin, so I guess he's chill.
That guy again.
But also, it's creepy that it says don't open the door for anyone, no matter who they say they are, after 10 p.m. So
And apparently the gardener just like knocks on the windows sometimes at midnight.
That kind of gave me a little bit goosebumps. I was kind of like, I don't want my
Yeah.
gardener knock. Oh, because why is he also come at midnight? Like, that's a weird time for a gardener to come, maybe, right?
Yeah, but why is he coming at all? Is my question. Like, why is he doing like? I thought there was no sex involved in this job. Why is he coming at all?
The gardener.
I mean, that's really
he's just
that's
trying.
my biggest question.
He's knocking on the window. He wants in, man. He wants in.
He's just one hand knocking on the window, other hand just like jerking it, dude.
Help yourself. Okay, and then he's like, I think Jack is a chill dude, not gonna lie, because he's like, help yourself to anything in the fridge. I'll pay you in the morning.
Yeah,
It's all
Jack seems
good."
cool.
Like,
Yeah.
at first I was kind of like, Jack Diddy maybe.
He's not doing anything freaky. He probably just has like freaky friends, probably.
Yeah, or like I wonder who he is. Like, he's rich, obviously.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But like, I wonder, is he just like a rich businessman that got lucky, hit it rich? Now he's like got some weird things going on. Is he drug dealer? Is he Diddy dealer giving out?
Maybe it's Jack Black.
Maybe. What if it's just like Jack Black and he's just like, hey, thank you for just like watching over my house. Couldn't tell you who I was because I'm famous. But
Yep.
wait, I just was reading this. If he starts knocking on the windows, hide. So, like,
You don't want him to see you.
yeah. And then also turn on the TV.
Oh, that's scary.
Also turn the TV on and let it play on static through the night. And do
That's the
not
most
forget
important
this,
one.
all caps. Do not forget
Yeah.
this. So, like, I feel like there might be something, like, the house could be haunted. Like, maybe.
Well, I think there's got to be some kind of spirit, because all of these have something to do with like whether or not there's somebody in the house. Maybe like if there's TV static on, it would make people think that it's active, and if like the faucets are off, it would make people think that maybe it's not active. So maybe there is like a ghost or something in the house. Like, and then again, like if the door is open and if it's closed, that implies that something is going to be either opening or closing the door, right?
Also, well,
So-
I think there has to be something in the house because he's like, yeah, if the closet door's open, then sleep in the library. But like, I wonder if it's like a chill ghost, and he's just like, yo, man, if I just want to be out tonight, go to the library. I don't like reading books, so like you can go in
Yeah,
there.
for real.
But like,
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one room I never touch.
Yeah.
I don't like no books.
but I don't know. The rules are
Who
interesting.
the hell is Marvin?
True,
Who
who
the
is
fuck
Marvin?
is Marvin?
We haven't. Wait, didn't earlier Jack said don't answer any calls from Marvin?
No, it said don't answer any calls unless it's from Marvin.
Oh,
so
okay,
Marvin's like
okay,
the only
okay.
chill guy.
So Marvin
Yeah.
and Jack are chill. Jack seems kind of cool so far. Like I might eat my words in like just like a few minutes after reading this, but like
Yeah, for real, me too.
He seems chill right now, at least. All right, let's keep going.
All right, let's find out. I made sure to follow all the rules. To be honest, I was regretting my decision, but seeing as I was already here and I was getting paid, I decided to start anyway. I figured as long as I followed all the rules, I'd be perfectly fine. Still, it felt a little odd. What was this? A haunted house? Nevertheless, I lounged around the house for a few hours, as I was planning on going to sleep around 9 since that's the time that all the weird shit would begin to happen. At 8:50, I brushed my teeth using the faucet for the last time using the faucet for the last time before 9. I checked the closet in the hallway, and upon seeing that it was open, I moved my stuff into the library and got ready to sleep on the couch. I locked the doors just in case and laid on the couch scrolling through my phone. I hadn't gotten any more messages from Jack, and I started to think up scenarios and reasons as to why he had such strict, peculiar rules set up in his house. I had dozed off at some point because at exactly 10:16 p.m., I was woken by the doorbell ringing. I was about to get up to check, but then I remembered the rule: don't open the door for anyone, no matter who they say they are, after 10 p.m. I stayed on the couch, trying not to move, paranoid they would hear even the slightest sound. I wonder who's at the door.
It's the police. Open up. That's what it says.
Oh.
So we'll just skip. We'll stop there. It's the police. Well, that's apparent. It's definitely not the police because like, what if it's like a skinwalker
Ooh,
that can like change and like impersonate people?
Well, we gotta be careful, Snook, because I posted a video about a skinwalker one time, and then there was this guy that left like a really long comment about what skinwalkers are and aren't, and like their size, and it was like, well, actually, that could not have been a skinwalker in that story, technically. So, this video is invalid.
Okay.
So we gotta be careful. Because that guy's definitely right, and we can't be wrong.
Yeah, comments are always right. But like I'm never right. Comments are always right. Every single time.
Yeah, the comments, yeah. Anytime they say anything bad about us, it's always accurate and correct. And
Customer's
we
always
always
right.
need to apologize.
The customer is always
Yeah,
right.
for real. For real, bro.
But like so far, it doesn't seem that weird. I mean, like, okay, the door was open, so like I like how she's not even questioning like why did the closet door open?
Yeah, like, why does that matter?
Like,
Like, how did it get open? Yeah, like,
is there
why
like a
does it
little
matter?
like leprechaun in there or something? Like, what if this guy is just what's it called? Lucky Charms. What if he's the Lucky Charms leprechaun and he's just like he's Jack? I don't know. And he's like
I have a scary. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
no, you're good. I wasn't going to say anything.
I was gonna. I have a scary feeling about the story. Okay, because I have a feeling it's gonna be one of those ones where at the end of it, it's just like Jack was like a pedophile or some shit, right?
I hope
Which
not.
I hate those stories.
Yeah.
I like the ones where it's like a ghost or supernatural or some shit like that. You know, I hate the stories where I get to the end of it and it's just like the real monster all along was addiction. And it's like,
Yeah.
shut the fuck up. I came to No Sleep to get scared, bro, not to get like
Yeah.
talked to,
Or
like,
a
down
like
to.
a moral of the story type shit.
Yeah, for real. Like, fuck you, bro. This is a horror story. I don't care.
I know, but like I mean, this one's just so highly. It just has to have such a good ending. I just know it will.
I hope
it has
so.
To.
Well, but it does have like 70,000 upvotes, so
Yeah, it just
I have high hopes.
okay. Well, let's get back into it. It's the police.
right.
Open up. I didn't move. Hello, it's the police. Open up, or we're coming in. I still didn't move, but I could hear my heartbeat in my ears. There was silence for a while after that. Then the doorbell rang again. Hey, it's Jack. Let me in. It sounded like Jack, but still I didn't get up. He would have a key, wouldn't he? Why would he need me to let him in? This continued for almost a full hour. Different people would ring the doorbell, announce themselves, and then disappear when I didn't respond. I was finally able to fall asleep, and the gardener never came. When I woke up the next morning, I heard someone in the kitchen. I got up slowly and unlocked the door as quietly as possible, taking my phone with me and walking across the living room and into the kitchen. I stopped at the entrance and peered in. It was Jack. He was standing in front of the stove, stirring something as the coffee machine brewed coffee on the counter behind him. Hey, good morning, he said when he saw me. Hi, I replied, nervous. Okay, let's just stop there. So she slept through the night, and
Yep, things seem to be normal.
things were like, well, it was weird for an hour, and like it was kind of like it was weird for an hour because people would just like
Yep.
ring, but like
The
at
police.
that, yeah,
And then Jack,
and then just randoms, I guess.
and then just different people would ring the doorbell, announce themselves, and then disappear. So it could be a skinwalker. It's like, have you seen The Watchers?
No,
That new movie? The movie was shit. The movie was really bad. But in the movie, there's a scene where like it's like this like skinwalker who like tries like 4 different people to like try to get inside. That could be what it is. It's like a shape shifting kind of thing.
it could be, or like, because like now it's going into like the realm of like not reality, because like I don't know, like that is the possibility of like a supernatural thing, because it's also
Yeah,
also
I think it has to be.
I mean, but like
Because there's no way that like that many different people were there just to leave.
yeah, or like yeah, what's like wanting to get in, or like why is his house like such a hot spot for people to wanting to get in, you know? Who knows? But like Jack's also in the house now, so like Jack must like she's not. I don't know. Jack's in the house. Maybe he's chill. Maybe he's not. Let's see. You want to go for it?
I guess we'll see if Jack kills her.
We'll see if Jack kills.
Yep. I hadn't seen him in person before, but he looked exactly like his pictures online. Scrambled eggs? He asked, motioning to the pan with the wooden spoon. Yeah, thanks, I replied, walking over to take the plate from him. I ate my breakfast and drank some coffee in silence. So how was it? He asked. It was okay. Nothing super freaky happened, I replied. Cool, he replied. There was an awkwardness in the room. I think I'm gonna go now. I have class. I trailed off. I didn't, but I really wanted to get out of there. Oh no, yeah, sure. I'll talk to you some other time. I grabbed my stuff and walked me to my car. I could see him standing in the driveway, staring at me as I left. When I got home, I unpacked all my stuff and noticed that I still had the list on me. I sat on my bed and read it again. I felt my body tense up as I realized that I had forgotten something. Do you remember, viewers at home? What did she forget? What do you think that she forgot?
She forgot the TV and the static. She forgot it.
It was the TV. Turn the TV on and let it play on static through the night. Do not forget to do this. Turn the TV on and let it play on static through the night. Do not forget to do this.
Okay, so
What do you think's gonna happen?
I mean, it's I don't know because like it was fine all night, like, and it was fine in the morning, like nothing happened, but she just forgot that. So like, will like something come and get her, or like will something like she totally forgot that? Yeah, good. Oh my God, I forgot about it too, but she might be done for, low key. Like, but like
She might be done for. Is there a cop outside your house right now?
No, it was an ambulance or some shit coming down my road.
They're coming to catch you, bro. You're Jack, dude. They're coming to get you.
Yeah, maybe. Oh shit, my TV isn't on with static playing through it, so I might be done. Maybe this will happen to her. Maybe.
Dude, we're both done for. No.
I wonder, like,
Okay.
what it is. Is it a ghost or something? I don't know. Let's okay.
What's the big deal about it? I mean, nothing happened yet. Like, nothing happened yet. We'll see
Yeah.
if something actually happens. All right, go ahead.
I stared at the words on the page until they lost meaning. Beside me, my phone buzzed, snapping me back to reality. It was the $1,000 payment. I looked at my phone and then back at the list. Maybe it wasn't an important step. As I was thinking this over, a text from Jack came in. I'm not in town right now. I should be back next week. So you're free from running any more errands for me until then. Just sent the payment. Go do something fun. So Jack is out of town.
So he's
Jack is
gone.
gone,
Yeah.
So
So who was in the house then?
is it a skinwalker? I mean, still, I think maybe
It's got to be a skinwalker.
because
It's got to be.
Well, because she said he looks exactly like the pictures she saw online. So like, it's not like an impersonator. It sounds like Jack. It looks like Jack, and he's like a chill. But she got the money.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Keep going. I'm interested.
I stared at the message. Yeah. I mean, it's almost over too. I'm intrigued. I stared at the message and read it again and again and once more for good measure. I'm not in town right now. I thought back to this morning and how Jack was in his house, how he gave me breakfast. I'm not in town right now. Within minutes, a new text came in, this time from a number that I didn't recognize. Did you forget to do something? With a little smiley, winky face. The text was followed by a picture of Jack, or whoever this version of Jack was, standing in front of the TV. I didn't respond. Next came another picture. This one was of the outside of my house. It was followed by another text. Watch out. Oh, that's it. That's the end of the
Okay.
story, guys.
That's it. Huh.
This girl's fucked. This girl's done for.
I thought it was gonna have a different ending.
Yeah, there's nothing, bro. Like, I wish it would have like had something in the ending, you know?
Like,
Like, it doesn't feel done. Like, it's like a cool concept, but the story doesn't feel completed yet. You know?
I feel like it could go on for like so much longer.
Like, how the fuck is this the most upvoted one? Like, it was like good, but it's like incomplete, dude.
Yeah. Okay, so the top comment says you forgot two rules actually: the TV and didn't lock the door
Okay.
behind you when you left. It's why fake Jack was able to follow you.
Maybe it's all part of the continuity. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. This one says this guy K Sears Sozia U/K Sozia comments. All I want to know is where the fuck is
True.
Marvin and who the fuck is he?
So like,
For real. There's so
Okay.
many questions. This thing asks more questions than it answers.
why would they throw in the Marvin character and he isn't? Like, why is this? Okay, guys, this isn't just some random like random story. 73,000 upvotes on Reddit, which is like a
This is
ridiculous amount.
by far the most upvoted.
In my
I think that the second most one only has like 50,000.
Yeah.
So it's like a 20,000 change. Wait, let me look it up. Go ahead and talk while I look it up.
I mean, like I mean, I've read the second most popular on No Sleep, and it is phenomenal. And this one just kind of had like a lot of plot holes and like I think it was building up really well, but like I kind of got hung to dry. Like,
We'll have to read the second one next podcast episode.
Oh yeah, for sure. It'll be
If
like
you
a
wanna
4 hour,
reread it.
It will be like a 3 hour episode, I think, but because it's a long ass story. But I think it would be
Is
fun
it?
to do.
Well, let's do it.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So like all the top voted. So many questions. What was New Jack? What is the stuff she has to constantly pick up and deliver? What's with the cryptic rules? Why did she need to stay at his house?
Yeah.
Who the fuck is the gardener? And who is whatever his other name was? What was the other guy's name? Well, Marvin. Yeah. So like those are all like huge.
Yeah, what is all this shit? And Julio, bro, Julio.
Like
This one should not be the most upvoted story, bro. There's so many better written stories that we've done.
yeah.
Like that we've both done on our channels.
Like I've done ones with
Go
like
go check out our channels.
yeah, check out both of our channel. I mean, like, I've got like 20 hours worth of Reddit stories on that John right now. So, like, but like, still, I've done
Yeah.
like stories
And
with like 100 upvotes, and they were like way better than this.
So good. Yeah, I remember my first Reddit video, there's one about like a cryptid. We should do that one too. That one is one of the best stories I've ever read on my channel. It's about like a crawling cryptid from Oregon. That one's so good. It only had like less than 1,000 upvotes. But guys, if any of you are here from just one of our channels, go check out the other person's channel because
Yeah.
we both make pretty similar content.
Yeah.
So like if you like one of our channels, you'll like the other person's channel. 100%.
Yeah, no, I mean, like, you'll love this channel because it will be like the best podcast ever or whatever. But like, you know,
We're gonna be the best podcast.
us
ever.
two will be like taking over YouTube soon enough. So like, just you're here early, so subscribe. It just like especially to the podcast.
If you're watching
like,
this one, it
podcast,
means that you're cool.
like, I mean, subscribe. I mean, we'll beat out Joe Rogan's podcast in like a week with this podcast. So like, you guys are early to something.
Yeah,
good.
for sure. Yeah,
that
next
story,
episode
like,
2
I'm
is going to
just-
get 2 million views.
Yeah, but like, I just,
The story sucked.
I mean, not like it's overrated. Like, am I like you guys watching right now? Are we missing something like completely? Like, 'cause-
Yeah, for real. Like, are we just like, are we dumb?
or like, am I like desensitized to Reddit stories? Am I like, do I need like the, like, you know, like I'm just like desensitized, like just not you still. But like this one was just like
Yeah,
short.
maybe me and
simple.
you are like too used to it.
I mean,
Like
I
we
mean,
like
yeah.
like we read too many. Like it feels like there's just like creepy things added in for no reason. Like the first sentence of it is his Tinder profile said he was 45, but he looked to be in his early 30s at most. Like that doesn't matter. Like it's just like this like unnerving shit for like no reason is how it feels.
Okay, so nothing actually scary happened the entire time. Like,
Yeah, for real.
They
It was
made
just
it scary.
suspense. Like there's no like payoff. There's no climax.
like if let's say like I was like, you could write this as a perspective of someone who's just like, okay, cool, I was running errands for this dude and had to sleep over at his house one night. Like that's basically what's happened.
Yeah, for real.
Like they built it up. It's
Like
like,
it
I had
didn't
go
have to be
this
like a
neighborhood.
horror story.
Like we never found out what was inside the box. We never found out how like 3 of the characters were, and like, okay,
You never know what the fuck the closet door matters.
yeah, like we don't know who Jake or Jack is. We don't know who fake Jack is. Like,
Yeah. We don't know why there's a farmer who knocks on the window. We don't know why she needed the fucking TV static on. Like why that matters.
I mean, I'm reading through some comments right now. I guess like okay, I'll read this by Briam. My first theory was an organ trafficking ring. Then I thought it could be an intensively dominant control freak trying to find the person to do any request exactly the way he asks it, which fits it, but I really don't buy it. My best theory at this point is a severe case of multiple personalities. If he's aware of what triggers will throw him into an aggressive state, then he will just add a certain things to prevent it. Seeing the closet door open might spike a memory that will put one person in control versus closed leading to a different personality's
Oh, yeah,
desires.
maybe.
He was there the whole time. Marvin and Jack are one and the same. That's a good theory. I can get behind that.
But still, I mean, yeah, that makes sense. But still, like we as the reader shouldn't have to theorize about like
Yeah.
how the story makes sense. Like the writer should make it clear to us. Like that's not on us to like figure out. You know?
Yeah, I agree. But like I think the best way to
Like-
explain that, like, I guess, is multiple personalities. You know?
Yeah, maybe Jack is everybody. I see a commenter here that says, "So is Jack really Marvin, or is the gardener really Jack? Is Marvin the police?"
Yeah,
Or is the police the gardener? Or is Marvin really her? Am I Jack?
I mean, like, yeah, we don't know, because like Jack could have like lied in that text. Like he could have been in town. I think multiple.
Yeah,
personalities.
maybe. Maybe
Okay, I
he's
just
like a
saw another.
liar.
I just saw another comment. Jack probably has the multiple personality disorders and 2 phones. I mean, dude can obviously afford 2 phones. How else did the stranger text you and get your number? Either way, it's sketchy and not worth $700 a week. Be safe. But like, multiple. That makes sense.
I guess we'll never know. Yeah, I mean that's the best theory. That's the
Multiple
best theory, I
personality, but like,
guess.
guys, like this is like the top rated story on Reddit. Period. Like this has to be, because
Yeah,
No
for
Sleep
real,
is No Sleep is the most popular scary stories,
Is the biggest. Yeah.
and this is the highest rated scary story on Reddit. Period, and it is overrated. You heard it from the 2 biggest. I mean, I would call us like one of the biggest Reddit story readers, and this is overrated.
We are, yeah. I
This
think
is
we are the
overrated.
2 biggest Reddit. Yeah, we're the connoisseurs of Reddit stories.
We are
you know
the
what we should do?
connoisseurs. We
For
are the
every
Gordon-
episode,
We are the Gordon
we
Ramsays
should rank
of-
the. We should rank the story out of 10. I think for every episode.
Hell yeah, yeah. And then like after like 20 stories or something, 20 episodes, we like tier list them.
Yeah, hell yeah. Yeah, every like 25. So then for episode 100, we can do all of them.
Yeah, but like, okay, guys. I mean, what do you think? I'm thinking pretty low, because like the buildup was building a good like world around it. You know, it was building like the
But I
details.
think that
like,
we have to
what?
like the suspense we had going into this, like being the biggest Reddit story. Like I was excited, you know.
Yeah, I was,
And I feel like that's got to play into this a little bit.
Yeah, and like I had like such, because like I've never read the top rated, so I've never read this before, and I was
Yeah.
expecting so much. I was expecting a twist. I was expecting some disturbing or weird or just super freaky thing that happened, but nothing happened. Like it was a very lazy ending. Just like he's outside my house.
For real. Okay. And but a few good things. Okay, I'm sure that you, as the curator of Reddit stories, will understand. I like that it is written with capital letters at the beginning of the sentences. I like that it has proper grammar and spelling.
True.
And I like that it isn't all just one huge fucking blob of text. Like there's like it's like lined out.
Yeah,
Which
it's
there's so
well-
many stories that I try to read that's just like a big blob.
Yeah, it's
So
well
like
written. Like I think it's like
it's good at getting your attention, but then
yeah, but
the ending is
story
just so lazy.
not there. Like it was a very lazy end. It's
All right,
like,
I'm giving it a 3 out of 10.
I think 3 or 4, but
3 out of 10,
let's go
guys.
3. Let's go 3 out of 10. Like, and like that feels kind of like almost generous. I mean, because like also like you
Yeah,
have to
for
like
real.
you have to like remember this is the top rated. Like, how did
You have to account for that. Yeah.
So, like that might dumb it. Like that's like a 2 or 3. Like this is the I
Yeah,
had
I think
so
you're
much
right.
my day is ruined. I was expecting to be like thinking about this for like I was expecting
I
like
know.
get nightmares from this. But like it's
And now people are gonna like expect terrible Reddit stories from our podcast. Like, guys, we promise we're gonna do better stories next time. Okay.
Okay,
We're
like,
gonna
we
do better
were-
stories from here on out.
like we thought we were gonna start out with a bang, but we started out with a big like just
yeah.
But it's
Hey,
fine. Like
nowhere to go but up, baby.
Exactly.
Nowhere to go but up.
start at
now,
rock
right?
bottom. I mean, boom. But like
2 out of 10. I've changed my mind because you convinced me. 2 out of 10.
2 out of 10, 2 out of 10, 2 out of 10, 2 out of 10, 2 out of 10. Bad.
2 out of 10.
Not a good story.
Be sure to tune in next time, guys. Next week. 1 week from whenever this is uploaded. I don't know what
Yes.
day, but
Once a
whenever we
week.
upload this, Tune back in 1 week from now.
Yes, and subscribe.
We'll have a better
like,
one.
because this will be the best podcast ever. This podcast will actually get more subscribers than Ploy and I's channel combined. This will be the best podcast
Combined,
ever. You're early to it. I mean, you're early to the biggest.
No,
podcast
imagine
ever.
like, what if this podcast actually like blows the fuck up and like is better than our channels? Like, what if this becomes like a big podcast?
I mean, like, this is a guy. Guys, if you're still watching, like, let us know what your thoughts are on this like dynamic. But I think it's like a good dynamic because it's like we just talk about it, and also
And we're thinking
please
about-
comment like what you guys think during the video. Like, we'll read all the comments and put it
like
into-
what you want,
yeah.
ideas.
think
And we're
this is-
planning on getting guests at
this-
some point for this to like listen in with us, to like talk with us. Like, we're gonna plan on getting guests at some point. So
Yeah.
yeah, just
And so
give
also,
us
like,
ideas for what to do with this whole thing.
Uh-huh. But I think, I think this is a solid idea to start out with. So, and also text or comment any potential guests you'd like to see. I mean, you can go pretty big.
Yeah, that you
I mean,
wanna
not
see.
Mr. I mean, not Mr. Ballin, because you guys, whenever I asked who to collab with, you guys keep saying Mr. Ballin, and you guys don't realize that guy is so famous. He has 10 million subscribers and like his own TV show. I don't have access to Mr. Ballin.
Yeah,
But anyone else that's like in reach that I don't need to contact Hollywood for, please comment them. Like, I would love to have Mr. Ballin
Let
on
us
it, but
know.
like not for the second or third episode. We won't be able to have him.
Okay.
We have a few dreams. Like, who's your dream guest for this podcast?
Ooh,
I think you know mine already. We've talked about my dream guest for a few
dream
times.
guest on your podcast? You've seen the
Yeah,
JoJo
yeah.
Siwa one? You've seen that JoJo Siwa
No,
one?
what?
You've never seen that JoJo Siwa? That was a huge
No.
meme like a month ago.
No.
Dream guest on your podcast?
Oh.
That's funny.
Oh, no. Fuck no.
I'll have to show you that after.
Who? Yeah,
But,
send me that shit.
Okay, what's
No,
what's your,
yeah. Who do you want to see? Who's your dream guest?
I feel like it'd be fun to just have like, I mean, dream guest would be like someone funny. I mean, like, just like if I'm like dream, just like I would go like Theo Vaughn. I would go
Dream? You want Dream
like,
on here?
Maybe
You wouldn't dream on?
Dream. I never
Is that what
said
you said?
dream.
You want Dream on here?
I said Theo Vaughn because he's funny. I would say.
I
maybe
want
like
to.
what are yours?
Yeah, I think you know mine already. I think you know mine already, don't you?
Soup.
Yeah, I want to get Soup on here, dude. If we can get Soup on this podcast, I'll be content. Like, my life will be like
Everyone
happy.
at Soup. He's just
Hive Mind. Can we
Hive
get Hive
Mind.
Mind on this podcast?
guys.
Let's get
we
Hive
could-
Mind. Let's get Dignan on here.
Exactly. Let's just become friends with everybody on the internet. We'll have everybody.
Literally.
Like, just
get everybody.
guys. You guys are early to something great, and you guys don't even realize it. I don't think.
Exactly.
But this is
Wendigoon at episode 100.
yeah. We'll get Wendigoon sometime in here. We'll talk about giants and icebergs and stuff like that. We'll have the three iceberg guys talk about icebergs and shit.
Hell yeah. Hell
But
yeah.
yeah,
All right, guys.
yeah. Let us know
Is that it, you
what
think?
I mean, I think this is like a great first episode. I mean, let us know what
Yeah.
you.
Let us know, guys. Give us ideas, please, because we don't know what the fuck we're doing. Neither of us have any fucking clue what we're doing with this podcast, so help us.
Yeah, we
Give
just
us ideas.
We just read a lot of Reddit stories and make
Mm-hmm.
icebergs, and we're like, hey, we have similar content. Let's make a podcast, bro. So
For real, that was literally the entire thought process.
yeah,
behind
so
this.
let us know what you guys think about this. Let us know if you think we're a good dynamic. Maybe just let us know, please. Comment and like the video.
Yep.
Be super
Give us
sick if you
ideas.
did, bro. And subscribe.
Please.
That helps. 10,000 guys. Remember, 10,000 subscribers. I will do a face
And
reveal.
he'll face reveal.
And also buy a sick
He'll face reveal.
Buy a sick camera so you can see Poy and I actually talking to each other and not just my stupid profile picture. So you guys, thank you
That you
for
stole
still
from
watching.
Pinterest. Sorry.
I mean, we're still 55 minutes in, or we're 55 minutes in. If you're still watching to the end, you're a freaking cool
You're
guy.
a W.
And
If you're here, comment Snook is Jack. Because
Yes.
that's my theory for this story.
Snook is Jack. And also, if
Yep.
you're still watching Snook is Jack, that's going to be the meme of this channel. and only real ones will ever get that.
Yep.
This will Snook as
Yeah,
Jack,
exactly.
Snook as Jack will be like the final tier of the SpookCast iceberg. Actually, at like 200 at like a few hundred episodes or something. What's it called? SnookCast iceberg will be out. That'll come out. And
Yeah,
we'll
we're
get
gonna do the SpookCast iceberg.
and actually we'll pay Wendigoon to make it. So like we're not covering ourselves, but Wendigoon, and so he'll be on our channel.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, we've got a lot planned.
It's a whole thing. We have so many ideas, guys. Yeah. I mean, you guys stick around to see all of these come to fruition.
Yeah, and it'll be great. So thank you guys for checking it out, because I'm sure you just came from a community post or something. But please share with your friends, family, brother, sister, dog, cat. Set up a new
Everybody,
YouTube channel.
send it to everybody.
Yeah, like I want another 100K plaque. So subscribe.
Hell yeah!
I love
Hey,
you
dude,
guys.
I'm taking it, bro. Fuck you, I'm taking it.
We'll have to 1v1 in
We'll fight.
Fortnite.
We'll cut
for
it in
that.
half.
We'll have to, we'll cut it in half. We'll do that shit for the 100K. We'll cut it in half. We'll make a video cutting it in half. All right, guys, thanks for watching.
All right.
Until next time.
See you guys.
See ya.